Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Plants vs. Zombies. In the last episode, we took on Survival Night Hard. We did have a little bit of a problem in the middle of it, but not nearly as bad as Survival Day Hard, I don't think. But yeah, we made it through, so we're good. Anyway, today we're going to be taking on Survival Pool Hard. Now, I think this is probably my favorite of the survival modes. I think it provides enough of a challenge, but also because it has the pool, you can get a little bit more strategic, I think. I think it's my favorite. I'm not entirely sure, pardon me for sipping some water ahead of time. But yeah, also because it's not nighttime, we don't have to worry about too many things. So I will be bringing along cattails, because cattails will be very, very useful on this level early on. I do believe there is an achievement where if you don't use pea shooters in the pool levels, which you very easily could just use the catapult plants because they're basically equivalent, and they don't count towards that. It's very easy to clear that achievement. It's probably one of the easiest ones to get, as far as ones that you intentionally have to do, sort of. And even then, I think some of the mini games technically qualify you for it. But yeah, we don't need to be super concerned. We're going to be sticking with our Gatling peas and our we're going to be sticking with this setup for the most part, where we're just kind of burning them through with peas. So we're gonna just roll with that. Didn't mean to put a sunflower there, but that works, I guess. Because, I'm probably gonna do 2 rows of sunflowers anyway. But we do get our lovely sun back falling from the sky because it is daytime, which is wonderful.
Zombies are coming.
Put down a potato mine. Plant our next sunflower. I'm going to intentionally avoid planting lily pads, because they do cost us some extra sun, so unless I have 75, I'm not going to be using it, because I don't want to be wasting sun, which I will waste a little bit of sun right now to do so. Maybe worthwhile to start trying to save up for a twin sunflower since it is fully charged. And we do want to make sure we can utilize that to the full extent as we can. Awesome, we got that down. Now I am going to be leaving 2 lily pads empty. As far as the sunflower setup. No! That was the wrong lane, that was the wrong lane, that was the wrong lane! No! Okay, we're chilling. Yeah, cattails make the pool levels very, very easy because, you set 1 up and you're basically set for, the first, 3 stages. Because they can attack so quickly that, they can't do anything. We'll get started on this lane, which I guess I lucked out on which one is gonna do, which lanes the zombies are spawning in on. If I get 1 more sun, I can get Gatling piece started, which is phenomenal. Honestly, I might not even be able to use this potato mine because it's so far back, and the cattail's probably gonna be able to kill whatever it is that gets to it before it can even get to it. Plant the other cattails, so now we can stop bringing those. Did not mean to pick up a lily pad because I just wanted to. Get another twin sunflower. Probably gonna try and emphasize the pool lanes, which of course the lane that I chose, which is But that's the lane that didn't have a zombie in it. But it's okay. We got another Gatling piece, so we are doing just fine. You're almost to 30,000, which is very good because that will get us a very, very useful plant. Although I still think we need to buy another slot. I think we can still buy the 9th slot. Or is it the 10th slot? I have 9 right now, okay. I would like to try and fortify the central lane a little bit just because I know the zombies can spawn in very quickly, or in the middle of it, so like I want to make sure I have the Gatling peas in the middle. So that way, like, they can take care of it because the cattails might be too busy on other things. Although, if something does pop up in that lane, odds are... No, odds are the cattails will focus on that first. Speaking of Gatling peas... And this should be fine because there's like literally 6 things hitting this bucket head. So like yeah, I'm not concerned. Although I will put a repeater on that lane just because that is looking kind of sketch. We're doing just fine. I'm gonna want to do the 3rd from the farthest lane. We can plant another twin sunflower, which I will do. I'm gonna plant the tall nuts in the middle lane just because if we're lucky, then the zombies will spawn on that lane as opposed to another one. Or on that tile, I should say, and then they'll get stuck ahead of time. Put a torchwood there just so that way that Gatling pea can take care of it much quicker. Put down another tall nut. And also because we have cattails, we don't need to worry about balloon zombies, not that they show up, or I'm not sure. They might, I don't really remember, but, you know, there's no guarantee that they do. I guess we start putting down torchwoods. I'm gonna try to avoid the pool until the next round, so that way I can just put down, what they're called, whatever they're called, pumpkins on them too. Just because, like, I know the zombies can spawn, I think, up to 4 lanes down, like, right down the middle, which would be very problematic if they did. Okay, we were lucky, and they didn't spawn quite that far, but, they could. And another twin sunflower. Should probably start trying to put down more repeaters, because we are starting to run out of repeaters to upgrade. But we're still only dealing with the basic 3 types of zombies, which is a little weird, not gonna lie. Makes me a little afraid, but I mean, hey, I'm not gonna complain. I think that'll be all we need to deal with right now, because we can just focus on upgrading and refortifying, throwing some pumpkins down in the middle. Because we don't really need to worry too much about... Like, we don't need to worry about putting on magnetrooms yet, because, like, literally, if we put down torchwoods and stuff, like, they'll be a-okay. They'll be fine. So I'm gonna put a Gatling pea. So now we got a Gatling pea in every lane, which is wonderful. Once we get enough to get another pumpkin, we have to put a torchwood down on that lane, and we can get another twin sunflower. I'm gonna put on that one. Then we can get the last torchwood. And yeah, now we can just start putting down some extra repeaters. I guess we can also start putting down spikeweed while we have the sun. Since we have the pumpkin charged up, I guess I can just put down pumpkin on that lane. Just so that way it's a little bit preemptively done. We can get another Gatling piece, so I'm going to save up for that, because those are important that we do that. I'm going to prioritize the Gatling pea. Put down another twin sunflower, just because we want to be able to grind our flower, or our sun up a little bit more, especially because like, I'm burning through it super fast. Put down another Tallnut. There are so many things that I want to plant. I just can't keep track of it all. Probably want to repeater on that lane, because that lane is probably not doing super bueno, but I guess it could be worse. We are almost to another Gatling pea, so I will save up. Some sun. And we can get our last twin sunflower for right now. If I can just get 25 more sun, that would be phenomenal. Thank you. I feel like I've been using the word phenomenal a lot lately. Which is weird, because like, I don't really use it normally. Okay, we just need one more repeater, and then we'll be set on that run. You're almost to a Gatling pea. Definitely put stuff down there, I guess. Sure. Okay, now we're starting to get into the rough part. Now we are getting into the thick of it. There still isn't much that we need to be afraid of. I guess I can start working on the... whatever they're called. And then Gatling peas, because we want to be able to finish those up. I think that should be fine. Put another spike rock there, or yeah, spikeweed. Just because I don't trust the game not to. Give me the bad RNG luck. Started on the coffee beans. We got Spike Rock on all the tiles that we need to be concerned with. Get another Gatling pea. Spike Rock on that column, just so that way all of our lanes have at least one Spike Rock in them. And then I'll just keep planting pumpkins as they come. Ooh, we got a plant for our Zen Garden. Nice. Still haven't really shown that off all too much, have I? I'll do a video at the end with all like little fun bits, I guess. But yeah, the zombies can like hardly touch us. They can't do jack to us. Can't do diddly squat. We might actually be able to finish our Gatling Bees, which is great. One more Magnet Shroom. And lucky us, the Zambonis spawn in on the parts that have Spike Rocks instead of the ones with Spike Bead, which is very helpful. Thank you, game, for being so kind. Also, heck yeah, Diamond. That brings us 1,000 closer to getting a very good plant. Ah, there's that Spike Rock trick. I see you. Last Gatling Bee. Spike Rock. Pumpkin. Cool. Oh no, my Spike Rock! My only Spike Rock, or my only Spike Bead. Gone but not forgotten, and immediately replaced. So now I've kind of forgotten him. Light a pumpkin, let it recharge for the extra like 5 seconds. Ooh, now we're getting into the really, really tough part, because we got the Gargantuars. Fortunately, because we have the... what are they called? Because we have the cattails, we don't need to worry about the imps too much, because if they do somehow make it past the, whatever it is. If they do somehow make it past the Gatling Peas, the cattails should be able to take care of it. We'll just need to start putting pumpkins down on these Gatling Peas to protect them. But we have... I think we'll basically be alright. Because I don't think they'll be able to get to the Torchwoods in time. So we should be okay. I am a master gardener. I've only backed myself into a corner several times while playing this game, because I kind of underestimate how strong these zombies can be. But I may be stupid. I'm gonna leave it there. The other good thing is that because Gargantuars can't spawn on the pools, we don't need to be worried about them. Except on the tiles. Yeah, the 4 lanes on the 4 grass lanes, so we're actually pretty makes it a little bit easier for us since there's less lanes we need to cover, because technically we only need to cover 4 as opposed to 5. So that makes our life a little bit easier. No Gargantuars. Absolutely phenomenal. I'm gonna actually add another row of Gatling Peas, I think. Just because this Gargantuar is like... The Gatling Peas are good, but I feel like they probably just don't have quite enough firepower, and we have a pretty nice stockpile of sun at the moment, so I think we could probably sacrifice some of our sunflowers to just get that little bit of extra firepower. Because we'll technically still have a single row. Speaking of, I am putting you... This is exactly why I put pumpkins on everything. Oh no! He broke through the spike weed. Ah! How dreadful. Why are they all spawning in the same lane? My spike rocks can't handle all of this. There's another one? Oh my god. Bruh, my poor lanes. Literally, why do they keep coming in the same stinking lane? Ah, shoot. Okay. We are definitely going to need to replant those spike rocks at the bottom there. They're not doing too hot, in the nicest terms possible. But we've got... yeah, I think we'll be good. Pumpkin... yes, spike... we'll do magnet shrooms just in case they somehow get through, but I think... I'll be fine. Also, that poor coin just disappeared on me. Thanks, game. I love it.
The zombies are coming.
I think I'll be able to forego the twin sunflowers. Once I have enough... once, like, the Gatling peas recharge again, I might replace those two in the pool lane. Although I will focus on at least just upgrading the ones we have, just to give us a little bit more time. Ooh, those gargantuan bars were no joke. Well, we've got 3 Gatling peas, and also this is the last level, so we probably... you know what, I'll just replace them now, it'll be fine. We've got so much sun that I cannot possibly imagine me using all of it in this short amount of time. The only question is, will we be able to get that last Gatling pea by the time the final wave starts? I'd probably say so, because I asked the same thing like in the last video, and we managed to get it in at roughly the same time, I feel like. Yeah, look, we're like done spending money for the most part. It's just vanity spending on pumpkins. And those stupid dolphin riders with their invincibility frames. Yeah, we're Gucci. We're Gucci. All of our spike rocks still have at least 4 pops in them, I think. Look at these zombies just stinking get absolutely demolished. Okay, so now our pumpkins are at least even, which is good. Grab that coin, and we are done. We did it. We completed the pool level, and that was probably the smoothest, one yet of the hard levels, because the other two I didn't plan accordingly. Needless to say, it's getting better. With each one we're getting slightly better, which is good. I'm learning my lessons, kind of. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, leave a like, maybe consider subscribing, or leave a comment, whatever feels good for you. And with that, I will see you guys in the next episode where we take on Survival Fog Hard. See you guys then.